you want to like avoid any kind of image of you. Oh shit. Air conditioning. Let me turn this off. Welcome back to my channel. Once again, I am broadcasting to you from my brand spanking new apartment, which I manifested, which was a huge win for me. And I want the same for you guys. I want to see you guys get your manifestations as well, which is why I'm doing these kind of videos on my channel now. So this particular episode or this particular video is going to be about specific person, which I think is probably one of the most popular topics on manifestation. A lot of you out there are trying to manifest your specific person. It's typically someone who you were with in the past and something went wrong and now you're not with them and you're wishing you were. So I'm going to give you some tips in this video on what not to do. Okay, so tip number one is negative speech. Now, what is negative speech? This can be a tricky thing. I thought it was pretty straightforward, but apparently some of you out there are using negative speech that to you sounds like it's positive speech. And I'm going to give you an example. One of my friends, she's been manifesting, and one of the phrases she's been saying, I can't imagine us not being together. Now, there's all kinds of negativity in that sentence. I cannot imagine us not being together, like all this negative stuff. And what you're bringing focus to is we are not together, right? So that is the opposite of what you want to be manifesting. Definitely avoid anything with the words not in the phrase. That's not good. Or it's bad. Okay, so second thing you don't want to be doing is paying way too much attention to the current reality, especially with specific person. A lot of times there's some stuff going on that's the whole reason why you're doing your manifestation for the specific person. Like maybe, they're not in your life at the moment, or they're seeing someone else, or maybe they're flirting with someone else, or there could be all kinds of things going on. So if you want your manifestation to be the now, you have to act as if. And what that means is denying the stuff that is kind of playing in real time in this current reality, right? And that's what I like to call it. This is the current reality, what we're seeing now, the pandemic and all that. Your manifestation is, I call it the real. Okay, let's keep it real. The manifestation is the real. And that's where you want your focus. What's happening in the real? Like you and your significant other, going on trips, or having kids, or going out to dinner inside, not outside, or traveling together, whatever it is that you imagine yourselves doing, building an empire, a business together. Those are the things you want to put your focus on. You don't want to put your focus on, oh, he's on social media saying this, or he's flirting up so-and-so. All of that stuff gets you muddled, because trust me, if you focus on that stuff, that is exactly the stuff that will stay in your real. You don't want that to be a part of your real. You want that to be a part of, it's the current reality, but we don't want to put too much focus on that. We don't really want to pay attention to that, so don't. And if that means that you have to cut off social media, or cut yourself off from checking his social media or checking her social media or their social media, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. You're only going to trip yourself up. You're only going to push him, her, or they further away. Like, think to yourself, if you knew that if you could just focus on the real, what you really want, that is all it took to get to your specific person, then wouldn't you do it? Because I'm telling you right now, that's what it takes. So stop checking the social media. Stop with the negative speech. Just stop it. Stop focusing on what's happening in the current reality and focus back on your real. Okay, tip number 4, stop listening to what other people are saying. they've got their own reality going on, but their reality has nothing to do with your real. Because you're manifesting, most of the people in your life probably don't believe in that anyway. So they're going to be putting their negative spin on your manifestation, which is a no-no, because that's just going to bring up doubts within you and put doubts on your own manifestation. Number one. Number two, even if they are well-meaning, let's say they are well-meaning and they support it, it's still their opinions and they're putting their stuff on your manifestation, which it has no place in your manifestation, has no place in your relationship. Keep it to yourself, which leads me to tip number 4. Keep it to yourself. Don't tell people about this manifestation. Don't tell people that you're manifesting your specific person because they'll think you're crazy, because they don't know. They don't know about manifestation. They haven't learned about that. They're still living their lives as if they have no no participation in how it unfolds. And you and I both know that we are deliberate, what we call in law of attraction, deliberate creators. We are deliberately manifesting our reality. And in order to achieve your manifestation, you have to buy into it 100%, I want to say 110%, honestly. You really have to buy into it. And that means don't tell anyone. Don't let anyone else spoil the pot for you, right? Speaking of pot, it's like as if you were making a spaghetti, right? And you're making your sauce in the kitchen, and then a bunch of people come in the kitchen talking about, oh, put some of this in there, put some of that in there, put some garlic, put some, and maybe they tell you to add some weird stuff like put some cinnamon in there, put some put some gummy bears. You don't know what the heck they're telling you. I mean, they don't know how to make your spaghetti, right? Only you know how to make your spaghetti. You've got a special recipe for your spaghetti. You know what's going to be the bomb, right? Because it's your real. You know what's going to be the bomb. You don't need anybody adding stuff. And even if it's stuff that might taste good, it's still not your spaghetti, right? Then it makes it their spaghetti. But you're making your own spaghetti. So keep it to yourself. Keep it tight. Keep your focus on the real. And stay tuned for the next video where I'm going to talk about what to do in terms of manifesting your specific person. And also, once a month, I'm going to be offering a free 30-minute manifestation coaching session with me. So if you like, subscribe, and comment below on one of the videos, then I'm going to pick a random winner who will receive a 30-minute free session with me to kind of spruce up your manifestation. And we're going to fine-tune where some possible problem areas might be so that you can get the things that you really want quicker, better. Okay, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below, and I will see you next time.